What are some tricks in bed that everyone should know? 2 words. Weighted blanket. It feels like you're getting a whole body hug. It's amazing. Having a bed is more comfy. Strange one, isn't it? If you are too scared of the monsters so you completely cover yourself in your blanket, then end up getting too hot or need more air, you would probably make a little gap around where your face is. Put it near your mouth, but make sure to never, ever, look out of that hole, because if you do, oh man, just thinking about it, the monsters will be looking through. If you can't see them, they can't see you. Only 2 people ever have looked through that hole and lived. Turn the pillow upside down when it's hot. Deep breathing techniques can work well for relaxing the body and mind to make for deeper, more satisfying sleep. Closing your eyes helps you sleep. If hot, sleep over the sheets. If cold, under. If sleeping with someone, Dutch oven them to show who's boss. Life pro tip: if you want sex advice, just say you want sex advice. Otherwise you'll get bed advice. But what if I want both advice? Buy a comforter one size bigger than your bed. For example, if you have a queen size bed, get a king size comforter. If you can't sleep, count sheep. Don't count endangered animals. You will run out. Don't watch TV right before trying to go to sleep. Listen to music or read a book. Your mind needs less sensory input to be lulled to sleep. This comment section is oddly wholesome and I really appreciate it, y'all. Shoes off. Progressive muscle relaxation. Start relaxing your feet, then your calves and thighs. Move upwards and relax your back muscles, your arms and shoulders. Take some deep breaths. Relax your neck muscles and jawline. You will fall asleep in peace. Bring a second cover for when she steals yours. Don't eat crackers in bed. If you have a fan on low, even if it's not pointed at you, it can create the kind of noise that prevents you from hearing every little house click and thing happening outside. If you are sleeping with your so and they have most of the bed, don't be afraid to just sleep on the floor. Nothing you ever do in bed will feel as good as taking a bath and sliding into a fresh set of sheets. Keeps depression at bay. If you make your twin beds into bunk beds, there is so much room for activities. Invest in a decent pillow. A lousy pillow will ruin your life. While you're at it, invest in the best bed you can afford. You spend 1/3 of your life in bed. You might as well splurge. Bad sleep and bad sleeping posture spills into all aspects of your life. Also, in the winter, sleep with the windows open and use an electric blanket. Oh man, best sleep ever. If you're covered head to toe with your blanket, the bad guys in the dark cannot legally attack you. Ignore price tags. A good mattress, a good pillow, and high thread counts are worth every penny. NSFW equals nighttime suggestions for wakefulness. I recently learned that you're supposed to lie on top, rather than under, the bed. Make sure to cover your whole body with the blanket for extra defense against the darkness. Get an electric blanket and tuck it under your fitted sheet. Use the controls to preheat your bed on cold nights. Change your bedsheets. Having a clean bedsheet really changes the ambience and put your thermostat down a few degrees. Negotiate the level of white noise in your bedroom before committing to sleeping together. I made a bad bargain and 17 years later I'm still paying for this mistake. Velociraptors can only reach the bottom bunk. Blankie. If you have large thighs and sleep on your side, get a pillow for your knees. It will support them better and, the guys, prevent crushing your bits. Covering up with more blankets while sleeping nude traps more body heat and keeps you warmer. It's more effective than sleeping with pajamas. Match your sheet color to the color of your dog. After having a white husky and dark blue bed set, it's disturbing to see how much hair there is. One trick I'm quite fond of is short sheeting. You pull the sheet all the way up to the head of the bed and then you fold the bottom up to sit where the top usually is, just in front of the pillows. When someone tries to get into bed, they won't be able to stretch their legs out and it is hilarious. When it comes to pillows, quality is more important than quantity. Also, don't sleep in your day wear. Putting one arm under the pillow makes it more comfortable. If you get rid of the bed frame and set it on the floor, it prevents the monsters from hiding under it for extra bedroom safety. If you've ever wondered when's a good time to wash your sheets, at the very least one a week. Extra fabric softener will also treat your body nice when you got to bed. Instructions unclear. Dangerous rash on skin from showering with Downy. This is most wholesome post. I believe the intention was for dirty responses, and I have learned so much from the positive comments. Many people will say that a good mattress can change your life, but they often neglect to mention that a good pillow can have a similar effect. Tuck the most inaccessible corner first when changing the sheets. Since this was tagged NSFW, don't work from your bed if you're working from home. Separating your workspace from relaxation space will help you be more productive when you're working and disengage from work when you're done. I recommend putting your phone down at least half an hour before bed to ensure a good night's sleep. Like that's ever gonna happen. If you fall backwards onto the bed and lift your legs, you can turn the momentum into a little backwards roll, which looks pretty cool. If you are peeing in a dream, chances are you just pissed the bed, so wake up. Weighted blankets are obscenely comfortable. If your sheets keep popping off the corners of your mattress, you need deep or deep pocket sheets. Switching the direction you lay in the bed makes it feel like a new bed. A bunch of melatonin, no phone, ether, and limiting blue light exposure will really help with you falling asleep. Always have a fan on. The white noise drowns out your door creaking open by the monsters. Really, make your bed. Sleeping on a flat mattress works wonders. Set the room to absolute zero, then cover up in 13 blankets. Laying on your left promotes digestion as gravity moves food through and cuts down on heartburn. I have multiple pillows depending on how my body wants me to sleep that night. There's firm, medium, soft, and sex. Weighted blankets are the bomb. Combine with 2 layers of Costco mattress topper and you go into a coma. If you get a running start before you flip the light switch off, you decrease the chance of monsters under the bed being able to snatch at your feet before you make it to the safety of the bed. I love the fact that OP marked this NSFW expecting some sexual content, and people are actually sharing literal bed tips. You tend to sleep better when the room is a bit colder than normal. Put your thermostat down a few degrees. Not only will you sleep better, but you'll save on heating bills in the winter time if you live in a colder climate. But I like waking up in the middle of the night feeling like I died in my sleep and crossed into some desert hell. Okay, so I was expecting like sex tips, but the entire thread is tips for literally setting up, maintenance of a bed. Wow, I am pleasantly surprised. Sleep naked. Try it at least once. Make sure to place torches all around your bed so monsters don't spawn and you can jump into bed right away. Never, and I mean never, eat an everything bagel in bed. The results are devastating. Be careful if you make the jump to a king-size bed. There's no going back. Everything else sucks. Have at least 3 layers over you when it's cold. Just like clothing, layering your bedding makes it easier to get and stay warm, and you can easily remove single layers if you get too warm. When you're camping, especially in the winter, flip this around. Have 3 layers beneath you for every layer on top. Helps keep you insulated. Oh, and don't use a cot when winter camping because the cold air gets underneath you too and negates your layers. Chocolate does not leave crumbs in bed. At least not as many crumbs as other snacks. If your mattress is old and starting to feel uncomfortable, instead of replacing it, buy a $100 mattress topper. It can make your mattress feel new again and give you a few more years of use before you need to replace it. Stick 1 foot outside the duvet, keeps you remarkably cooler, and shows you laugh in the face of monsters. If you've got a shitty mattress and can't quite afford a new one, consider investing in a memory foam mattress topper. I got one a couple weeks ago and it's made a huge difference.